You will feel twice as much pain from losing 100 as you will pleasure from gaining 100. This is not weakness. This is your brain's factory setting. And a 19th century Danish philosopher figured out why 150 years before behavioral economics existed. Kahneman and Tversky won a Nobel Prize for proving what traders already know in their gut. Losses hit harder than wins. Psychologically, a loss is about twice as powerful as an equivalent gain. Here's what that does to your trading. You hold losers too long because selling means admitting the loss is real. You cut winners too short because taking profit feels safe and letting it ride feels risky. You move your stop loss further away because you cannot bear to be wrong. You revenge trade after a red day because you need to get back to even. Every one of these is loss aversion, and every one destroys accounts. Soren Kierkegaard is known as the father of existentialism. But before Sartre and Camus, there was Kierkegaard writing alone in Copenhagen, wrestling with anxiety, faith, and what it means to actually live. His central idea, the leap of faith, Kierkegaard argued that true living requires embracing uncertainty, not eliminating it, not waiting until you have enough evidence, not trying to be 100% certain before you act. Because if you wait for certainty, you wait forever. He wrote, "To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself." Now, swap faith for risk. The parallel is exact. Every trader says they want to make money, but most traders actually want something else. They want to be right. Being right feels safe. Being wrong hurts. So traders do everything they can to avoid being wrong. They add more indicators looking for confirmation that never comes. They wait for the perfect setup that does not exist. They paper trade forever because real money means real loss. They spend thousands on courses instead of taking one real trade with proper risk. Kierkegaard called this the sickness unto death, the refusal to become oneself. The trader who never risks real capital never becomes a real trader. They are just a spectator with a brokerage account. Here is the reframe that changes everything. Loss aversion is not a bug. It is a feature that kept your ancestors alive. If you did not feel pain from losing food or shelter, you died. Your brain is running survival software, not trading software. The goal is not to eliminate loss aversion. You cannot. It is wired in. The goal is to trade despite it. Kierkegaard. Again. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. That dizziness you feel before you enter a trade. That is freedom. That is the moment of choice. That is Kierkegaard's leap. The trader who feels the fear and enters anyway, with proper risk, with a defined stop, with a plan. That trader is free. The trader who waits until they feel nothing. They never enter, and they never grow. Enough philosophy. Here is how you actually apply this tomorrow. Step 1. Define the loss before the trade, not a mental note. Write it down. I will lose $X on this trade, and I am okay with that. If you cannot write that sentence, your position is too big. Step 2. Treat every loss as tuition. After a losing trade, write one sentence about what you learned. Not "I am an idiot," something useful. "I entered before confirmation," or "I sized up because I was overconfident." One sentence. Move on. Step 3. Celebrate the discipline, not the outcome. If you followed your rules and lost, that is a win. If you broke your rules and won, that is a loss that has not been paid yet. This is Kierkegaard's leap applied to trading. You do not eliminate risk. You do not eliminate fear. You step into it with your eyes open, knowing the cost, accepting the outcome before it happens. Loss aversion has killed more trading careers than bad strategies ever will. The market does not care about your feelings. But Kierkegaard would tell you that is not the problem. The problem is you care too much about being right and not enough about being free. Take the leap, define your risk, accept the loss before it happens, then trade. If this hit home, subscribe and hit the bell. Next up, what Nietzsche can teach you about breakout trading and why the Übermensch goes long when everyone else is panicking. This is Bull's DK Trading. Trade smart,